Hey class, welcome to today's lecture titled Deviance, Breaking Rules, Not Always Laws, by me, your teacher Elena Mack, and it will be featuring my cat Chester. Okay, the purpose of this lecture is to acknowledge that there are social norms that rule our society, and they decide what is considered deviant and what is not deviant. That kind of coincides with our next point. It's something that is deviant is something that goes against social norms. So it's not necessarily something that's wrong, only determined wrong because of a social norm. So deviance is not only like murdering somebody or breaking and entering, stuff like that, because those are deviant behaviors, but deviance is also certain behaviors, characteristics, viewpoints that are just not the social norm. And then we also have to accept that deviance and social norms change over time because the norms change. One of my teachers used the example of smoking. Smoking used to be a lot more common. You could do it in restaurants, airports, stuff like that. But now that's not allowed. So it's become a deviant behavior, and it wasn't before because social norms changed. There is an app that I had you guys, or I guess a web page I had you guys look at called Post Secret. It is a website where you post secrets anonymously, and obviously the importance of this is because almost every single secret on there is deviant. And the reason that these people want to do it anonymously is because to have something be required, to have something be considered deviant, you have to have a negative reaction. And all of these people posting these secrets anonymously don't want that negative reaction to be attached to their character and their person. So they post these secrets because most people can't keep a secret, honestly, and you kind of feel alone when you have a secret that you feel like you can't share with anybody. So these outlets give people that reprieve from holding this secret. And yeah, these almost every single post that you look at that's on the main page is some form of deviance, just some form of breaking the social norm. So the first type of deviance is attitudes or beliefs. So my cat Chester here is going to be the one possessing these deviant attitudes or beliefs. So the first one would be some person basically just saying that let's say some cat strongly believes that getting their tick treatment because they don't want to feel itchy, they don't want bugs on them, but Chester does not like that social norm. So her perspective is that I don't agree with them, I hate tick shots, and I think nobody should ever get them. So that belief there is deviant because most cats get their tick shots or get their tick treatment, and Chester does not want to get her tick treatment. So just the basic definition of this is possessing attitudes or beliefs that are against the norm. One of the slides from Post Secret is that demonstrates this form of deviance is this person saying, "I'm glad my parents are dead so I don't have to see them become Trump supporters." Typically, people are not glad that their parents are dead. I would say that's against what is normal and what's the social norm, like what's socially acceptable. Normally, what is socially acceptable is to be sad when someone's dead. So this goes against that with your attitude and kind of belief as well. Our next point is behavior. So again, my cat Chester is going to be portraying the deviant type. So other cats maybe just wear their fur, walk on all fours, and climb trees. Chester wears pants, and she walks on her back two legs. The other cats look at Chester and think she's very strange and weird. So the reason that this is considered deviant is because Chester is doing something against the social norm, and the other cats are looking at her and thinking, that's weird, you're weird, this is not normal. And so just the basic definition of this is partaking in behaviors that are against the norms. So another secret that somebody posted that goes along with this, I think, is none of the people who unanimously voted me tenor knew that 8 years earlier I escaped from a locked psych unit. So this behavior is an action, and they are basically lying or hiding things, which is against the social norm. Typically, the social norm is that lying is bad, hiding things is bad, and being secretive is also bad. So this person is going against that in this way. The final category of deviance is characteristics and conditions. So again, my cat Chester there is portraying this by other cats walking and possessing all 4 legs, while Chester is walking on and only possessing 3 legs. Other cats look at Chester and think she's very strange and very weird. So the reason that this is deviance, or this is considered deviance, is because the social norm, the norm for cats is to have all 4 legs. But Chester only has 3, so it's against the norm. Even though she's not consciously choosing this form of deviance, she is still being deviant. Just a basic definition of this is possessing a trait or condition that is against the norm. So, a secret that somebody posted that I think fits this well is, as a trans adult who was once a trans kid, I was able to escape into the love of accepting the world that is Harry Potter. So they go on to talk about how Harry Potter exemplifies love, and love is the most powerful force. Just them talking about their trans adult life is a form of deviance. So they have a characteristic, which is being a trans person, and that is against the norm. Most people are not trans, and even though society's view on this is definitely shifting, I would still say that the norm is that being trans is looked at weird. I think from most of trans people's perspective, they can say they get strange looks. I guess this is just based off of the trans people that I know, but they say that they get strange looks. Sometimes people are mean to them. So just adverse reactions to their characteristic and condition. And that is all for today. Hopefully Chester helped you guys learn a little bit about deviance. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next lecture.